Dwight Howard, now he breaks out his Lakers hat, right?
Yeah, you're old.
One day I had to, I had to represent.
Now he's just the old
Jody
school.
Meeks just signed with me. Meeks too.
Oh, okay.
You guys good?
Thanks.
Got
Everybody
the
good?
white balance on?
Yeah, I try to be helpful when I can.
Well, I'm looking forward to the scrimmage tomorrow. I know the troops are too, because we did fly around today. It wasn't real smart in the way we practiced because we had guys on the ground, and it's not how we do things here. And we had a little, pushing and shoving afterwards. We don't do those type of things, and we're trying to get those things corrected today, not tomorrow, today. So I'm just looking forward to watching them play tomorrow. We've got to be a smart football team. Team that takes care of the ball, be a team that causes turnovers also. So tomorrow's one of those, you got to decide, after the scrimmage, we didn't take it away. If we didn't turn the ball over, defense didn't do a good job. If we turned the ball over, offense didn't do a good job. But all I want to do is see guys going full speed, playing smart, playing aggressive, and playing together. That's the thing that we have to be tomorrow.
Is there anything positive you can take out of seeing some fire from you guys? You talk about
I like the fire now. Yeah, I'm not. The thing we have to do is send a message that that's not what we want to see after plays. I want to see guys being aggressive, guys attacking each other, and all those things. But I want to see guys playing smart, especially against us. Kentucky cannot be Kentucky. That's one of our goals. We can't make dumb penalties. That's Kentucky beating Kentucky. And when you have a guy that pushes a guy late in the play and he falls over somebody's leg in practice, that's Kentucky beating Kentucky. We cannot have those type of things happen to us here in practice.
In your head, are you cheering for the offense to have a better day or the defense? Like, who do you think needs to have a better
I'm cheering for everybody to compete as hard as they possibly can until Kentucky gets better. We got to make some decisions. Hopefully, a lot of those decisions are made tomorrow. I just want to make sure everybody play. And I would like to see everybody get 100%. Right? And I'm not cheering for either side of the ball. I'm really cheering for our punters, though, making sure that we come out of this thing with two punters, at least one, but I'd like to have two punters because you never know what could happen.
You've taken great care not to let us really know how this quarterback race is going, or to give it a fair shake in terms of let guys prove themselves. How, in that regard, how important is tomorrow in that battle?
Tomorrow is very important. I would like, perfect world, be over with after tomorrow. Okay, not sure that will happen, but I would love to see that happen. That the guy separates himself enough. The thing is if you don't separate yourself enough that we feel comfortable with, you got to give it another week. But I would love to see one guy come out here and take charge and take control and separate himself from the pack enough that we say, hey, this is our start, and be done with it. So that I don't get this same question every day. Okay?
Is this the youngest team you've been coached?
Definitely. Like I said, I went back and looked at the 2006 team, and we had 24 freshmen and sophomores. Before the freshmen even came on campus, and Braxton Kellers, who ended up being one of those starters also, when it started, meaning the two deep. There's some of these young guys in this group are moving out. Some of the juniors, and not so much the seniors, but some of the juniors are getting pressed by some of these young guys in this group. And we could be a pretty young team. Coach Sanders said some of them will know how to dress themselves. That was one of his statements. So it'll be a young football team, but a young, fiery, talented football team.
What side of the ball need a confidence boost over another at this point?
I think both sides need confidence boost. Not need it, but I think it helps when you're playing with confidence. I'm not saying they need it. You have to play with confidence. And again, I mentioned the guy who's playing with the biggest difference that you notice with confidence is Robinson. He's such a talented guy. He understands what's going on, which allows him to play a little bit faster. He's a lot smoother in how he does things because he's so confident. So we need him to play like that tomorrow. He needs to separate himself from the pack also.
Did you see a light come on for him at any point last season where you thought he's finally getting it, he's finally growing into the player?
No.
Not at all?
No.
But this season,
I don't know. I think right around the end of in the spring, he made a play every scrimmage that we had. But then you still kind of wonder whether or not he's really there. Okay, and once grades came out, and after spring semester, he felt really good about himself because he accomplished. Not only had he accomplished things on the field, he accomplished things off the field also. And then this summer he goes out and aces both of his classes. And a lot of that has to do with growing up. And he's definitely a guy that's grown up enough that you feel comfortable talking about it. I think he can handle things that we're saying.
Do you have any other players like that you feel confident saying they're grown up finally, or they're getting?
Well, there's a lot of them that's grown up because a lot of changes happen between your freshman and your sophomore years. So a lot of them have grown up. I'm not ready to sign off on it. So we'll do that. Maybe tomorrow I am after the scrimmage. But he's the one that you just notice the difference, just the way he communicates with you. Before he was a guy that would drop his head, really didn't want to look at you in the eye. He's now one of those guys that shakes your hand firmly and communicates with you the right way. He knows what's going on the field. Again, you need him to take it to scrimmage tomorrow and then just get him to the game.
Would you like to narrow the quarterbacks down to 2 tomorrow at least? Or
you know what? I mean, again, it depends on how far they separate themselves. Those top 2 guys separate themselves enough from the freshmen, we will. Otherwise, we'll give it another week. I think it's only fair to those young guys. They've only been here a week. Right? Today was practice 8. And the thing we have to do is make sure that they get a fair opportunity to compete.
Folks, we got to finish.
Thank you.